Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a review for The Runaways. So let's start talking about this episode. And here we get to see the Runaways finally being the superheroes we know from the comic books, because Alex gets kidnapped and our heroes try to go save the day for Alex, and they all find out about their abilities and things they can do, and they're excited, but also, you know, the notion of, are our parents evil, aren't they? And we get to see some flip-flopping in this episode, because Carolina from the other episodes is like, yeah, my parents are fine, and now she's totally given up on her parents after the last episode. But then you have Chase, who's never liked his dad and has bonded with him and always wanted this in a way, and finds out that his dad has brain cancer. So there's a lot of interesting great depth in this episode to want to root for the parents, but then also you don't want to root for the parents. They're definitely more than two-dimensional villains here. You know, they have reasonings of why they want to do these things, and that's what the children are trying to process, is like, are parents evil or not? And then you get to see some of the parents kind of creeping into their lives, like Nico's mom, where she finds out that Nico has the staff and says, you can keep it for the night, and trying to gain her trust. So those small moments in the episode were really great. I think the characters that really shined here, I did really like Chase's storyline with his dad, but Alex and Carolina. I'll talk about Alex first. Alex has a really interesting arc, learning more about his father's past, and once again, Alex's dad being this complicated villain, because he's doing this because he loves his family, loves his kid, but at the same time, obviously, he's doing a lot of wrong things and, you know, stomping on a lot of people along the way, especially his best friend Darius here, who ends up kidnapping Alex. And then Alex does a very interesting thing. Oh, Darius is actually one they kidnapped. I forget the friend's name, but anyways, we get to see Alex shoots Darius, who's one of the young boys that's working with his dad's best friend, and Alex feels responsible for when he is sacrificed by the Pride. And you see that he pulls the trigger, that he has the guts to pull the trigger. I think that makes a lot of sense with his comic book character. So I very much enjoyed those scenes, and his combat against his father I thought was very interesting. Then Carolina, you know, her utilizing her abilities. The powers were good. I hope that her abilities is more than just like shining lights. I do hope, like in the comics, it's more of like a beam and like hurting people. So hopefully we get to see that in the show as well. But one thing I love what the actress does is really showcasing this internal conflict she's having. I think this episode and the pilot, but this episode especially, shows how much she cares for Nico. There's a lot of signs that she likes Nico. And you do have like this straight out of the comic book scene where she sees Nico and Alex kissing, and she's not very happy about it. And you really get to see all that bottled up of her feelings, her sexuality, especially in this episode. But also, of course, her feelings for her family and her religion and everything just kind of come to the surface, and she just trashes her room, and it's a really interesting scene. So hopefully we get to see even more development with Carolina in the future. I really hope we get to see the whole identity storyline kind of come to its climax, at least by the end of the season. I hope they don't, like, prolong that, even though I think they've done a really good job at building it up this season. So overall, you know, also we get a little bit of the mystery of the Pride. Who the hell is that wrinkly guy? And everyone thought it was Carolina's grandfather, but it looks like it's her father instead, because she, you know, he makes this offhand comments like, I can't wait to see her, you know, and obviously it's his daughter he wants to see. But my question is, of course we know why Carolina's mother wants to save this person, because this is her lover, but why does everyone else want to save him? That's the big question mark, and how is he connected to all this? So, and who is he? You know, who is this guy? How did Carolina's mother end up with him? There's so many interesting questions there. So glad that the mystery is paced really well here. They're not prolonging it too much or giving you answers, but still you have more questions along the way. So I thought this was a very solid episode of Runaways once again. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think? So this is Comic You Know. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below there are links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.